fictional art for entertainment.
In the vast, cold corridors of Sector 438, Alex navigated the gray labyrinthine structures of the Pebble. To onlookers, Alex projected a meticulous man deeply engaged in his duties, fiddling with a cracked tablet and mumbling into an earpod to present a facade of normalcy. Inside his mind, however, a complex dance unfolded of consciousness reviewing data gathered during a previous visit with Penny, Alex's companion. "Echo, pull up the logs from the Lunar Terra visit," Alex directed, stepping over a hissing steam pipe. There was a persistent question burning in his mind. Why does Penny insist I need a manual for acting human? In response, Echo initiated a projection into Alex's visual cortex. During the final diagnostic, Penny noted that while your Echo V2 upgrade refined your analytical capabilities to the highest levels, it has also removed many standard safety filters. This enhancement allows you to inhabit data and comprehend complex systems, but your biological systems are fundamentally optimized for patterns and analytics rather than human social nuances. Alex chuckled at the memory. "I didn't need a script to be what I already am," he mused, recalling her words. Yet Penny remained serious. "Your brain, with its autism and ADHD, is not designed to operate in human-friendly ways. You process the world like a machine, calculating the mechanics of a heartbeat, but missing the why behind a smile." Echo reflected. "Penny's assessment aligns with my data. Your social processing loops are often bypassed by hyperfocus, referred to as autism locks, which result in no recall or interest." At a junction, Alex feigned checking a door sensor, allowing a chance to focus on the files Echo was streaming for him. It struck him as odd, learning to tilt his head at a precise angle to show empathy or employ a specific cadence to convey safety. It felt like a mime routine, an ironic twist in his role as a living human trying to learn the art of being human. "Echo, you'll need to be my real-time guide in this whole human interaction thing. The data you provided in my first command meeting yesterday was on point. You'll need to be my real-time coach, pulling from the Good Manners resource and guiding me through this," Alex requested, tapping his earpod. With a forced, mathematically precise smile for passing guards, he muttered, "Onward we go, Echo," nodding to nearby security. Out loud for the station's sensors, he added, "The captain has a crew to study." The atmosphere in Sector 438 was changing. The success with the 453 loaders had turned me from a clumsy tech into a person of interest. I was in the workshop, pretending to scroll through diagnostics on my cracked tablet, while Echo provided a real-time overlay of the station's energy grid. Chief Engineer Sarah Vance walked in, carrying a small, trembling sensor synthetic. I felt the familiar spike of social anxiety, but I tapped my earpod to signal Echo for support. "Echo. Alex, Sarah Vance is approaching. Her heart rate is slightly elevated, stress from the malfunctioning unit. Pull from the bedside manner resource. Maintain soft eye contact for 1.2 seconds. Then look at the machine. It signals that you are prioritizing her concerns." I followed Echo's lead. "Problem with the little one, Chief?" I asked, offering a doctor-approved sympathetic smile. "It's a Series 2 scout drone, Alex," Sarah said, sounding frustrated. "It's been twitching for days. We've wiped the kernel and reflashed the OS 3 times. Nothing works." I took the small machine. As my fingers touched its chassis, I felt the neural static that made my teeth ache. Alex, speaking out loud to Echo, asked, "Echo, do you see any sign of the 400 Vhz signal here?" Echo replied back through Alex's earpod, "Alex, no sign of that signal. Note it may have occurred before, causing a response." Alex asked Echo, "Bring up the manual for this little guy and highlight the areas for freezing." Alex reviewed in his HUD and thought he had the answer, sharing with Sarah as he did the following. "The system is trying to link to a different source for information and direction. This has been seen by me when equipment is stored near synthetics at times." He worked the back off and did a reset command for the scout drone. The unit immediately stopped trembling, its indicators shifting to a steady, calm blue. The symptoms went away. I asked Sarah to place this in a shielded area when not in use. It is not clear what equipment may be causing this issue. I didn't just fix it in my mind. I wanted to build a bridge with Sarah. "Echo, give me a simple technical analogy for her," I thought. "I think I see it," I said aloud to Sarah, tapping my tablet to make it look like I was running a complex script. "It's not a software bug. It's a harmonic echo. The unit is hearing the equipment vibration, and getting confused. We just need to give it some earmuffs. I pulled a small color-coded haptic pad from my bag and placed it on the unit's sensor head. Echo. Sarah Vance's cortisol levels are dropping. Her pupil dilation indicates 94% relief. Alex thought, nice to know Echo can use my own vision as a sensor. Alex, how did you find that so fast? She asked, leaning over my shoulder to look at the data on my tablet. Following Echo's prompt to offer a modest shrug. I've seen a similar case back at the greenhouse. Sometimes these older models just need a bit of rhythmic stability.
Dreaming with eyes open, Storydoy.